because we have a very special guest, Gary Wayne. He's an author, researcher known for his work on ancient history, biblical mysteries, and uncovering hidden truths. Gary, we're so excited to have you on our show. Welcome to Skiba News Nation. Do you have a breakdown on Donald Trump's bloodline? I'm just curious.
Of the other pseudo blue bloods in North America, that would be like the Morgans, that would be like the Carnegie, that would be like the Rockefellers and the DuPonts, and a lot of the ones that get associated with the 13 families. Well, they're not there yet. They've been able to intermarry some of them because of the sponsorship by the Rothschilds early on, and then they've been intermarrying into European bloodlines. So they are vassals, they are stable agents, and that's why the U.S. is used as an attack dog for the European bloodlines.
The concept of the Hegelian dialectic and how there's these opposing forces set up throughout history to kind of prop up the equation that allows them to control the world.
And both before and after the flood. So they have the same structure set up after the flood as they did before the flood. And it sort of underlines Ecclesiastes 1, where there's nothing new under the sun, what was will be again. And as you move on to that passage, it talks about the understanding of this only brings grief and sorrow. So lay that down for what we're going to talk about on how the transgenerational nature of this structure has been with us ever since the creation of the Adamites. The dualism that I'll get into next as well, a chessboard where you have black and white, right? And they continue to play the game. And in a lot of the imagery of polytheism, they'll have Satan sitting on one side of the chessboard and God supposedly on the other side. And this war never ends. You might lose one game, but the next game you might win the next game, and it goes back and forth throughout the history. So that's the macro that they look at, and why they believe they can win their own realm as long as they keep fighting, because that they are equals and nobody ever wins this war. Now, within polytheist religions, they have white magic and black magic. They have good giants and evil giants. They have good witches and evil witches, and we need to understand wizards and witches and magicians as being the priest class and the priestess class. And so on each side of the white hats and the black hats, as it's been set up, they're going to have their own set of leaders and priests, kings, and governments, and they're all rivals as well, which sort of goes into the mix. And they're all rivals because they all want to be that dynastic bloodline that's going to run the world.